My name is Mariah Huberty, and in conjunction with Janine Brannon, Kevin Janney, Carol Cardona, and Dr. Sally Knoll from the University of Minnesota, I am presenting research on a new type of production system for commercial turkey production, titled Comparing Litter to Partially Slotted Floor Materials on Top Turkey Performance and Litter Moisture. Partially slotted flooring has been adopted for broiler breeders, in which a section of the floor is covered with slats. Interest for its use in rearing turkeys stems from the potential to alleviate excessive litter moisture and improve welfare. The objective of our study was to determine the effect of two types of partially slotted flooring in comparison to an all-litter pen on turkey live performance, carcass characteristics, and litter moisture. We hypothesized that live performance traits and traits reviewed upon processing would be comparable between slotted floor materials and conventional systems, with litter moisture being lower within the partially slotted floor treatments, and that it would in turn affect footpad scores. The study involved 3 treatments, with 4 replicates across 12 pens with 50 birds per pen. Treatment 1, the control, consisted of all litter pine chafing bedding, while the 2 partially slotted floor treatments had 25% of their pen covered by slatting floor. With treatment 2, Red Rooster's flooring system was used, and with treatment 3, tenderfoot calf mesh. 600 large white Nicholas Toms male turkeys were used and fed following a commercial feeding program. Data was collected between 6 and 18 weeks of age and upon processing. Live performance traits evaluated between 6 and 18 weeks include body weight, feed consumption, average daily gain, breast defects such as breast buttons and breast blisters, footpad, feather, and gait scores. Traits evaluated at the processing plant include the breast button and breast blister score, along with the footpad score and condemnations. One item of note are breast buttons, irritations on the surface of the skin, and breast blisters, inflammation in the bursa. These were scored following a scale of 0 to 3 and 4 respectively, with greater numbers indicating worsening scores. A composite sample from 4 locations within the pen was taken biweekly. From this, 3 triplicate samples were taken and dried for 24 hours at 49 degrees Celsius, and the percent moisture was calculated. Experimental design was randomized block with a pen of turkeys as the experimental unit. Data was averaged by pen, and ANOVA was used to identify the means using statistics software. Significance was assigned to values below 0.05. Contrast testing was used to compare the litter treatments to the partially slotted flooring ones and the 2 partially slotted flooring treatments to each other. The results are summarized as follows, with few differences existing between flooring types. Only statistically significant differences are noted. No significant differences were noted upon conclusion for live performance traits, spare feather score. Following a scoring system created during the Welfare Quality Consortium, turkeys were evaluated on a score from 0 clean to 3 very dirty. Treatment 1 had dirtier feathers than the partially slotted flooring treatments. Breast buttons with a score of 3 were more prevalent in partially slotted flooring, 0.5% for the control and 6.4 and 6.6% for treatments 2 and 3. Though there were no statistical differences otherwise. This was also noted for breast blisters with a score of 0. As expected, litter moisture increased, the litter in the control being wetter than those on the partially slotted flooring treatments. At 15 weeks, a trend was noted, though by 17 weeks, there was a statistical difference with a 14% reduction in moisture. Within this study, the partially slotted floor systems lowered litter moisture, which may have in turn improved feather cleanliness and reduced processing leg trim. Breast skin defects were more prevalent regardless of flooring material. Ultimately, similar live performance characteristics were noted with breast defects, though these treatments had lower litter moisture. Regardless, trade-offs exist for each production systems.